Hey, I'm going to show you what to do if you have a Whirlpool washer that's not draining or pumping, or it fills with water and it won't do anything else. So this is the washing machine we're looking at today. Basically, we got it traded in from a customer. What they said it did, it filled to the top full of water and it would not drain anything out. We had to empty the water manually. Let me show you what to check. Also, if you have a machine that's full of water and it's really hard to get the water out, there's a couple different ways to do it. But if you can get it close to a door or something like that, you can simply lay this hose down on the ground and it will manually flow all the water out 9 times out of 10, unless there's a straight blockage that's blocking that. But that's an easy way to get the water out if you can get the machine near a door. On this specific machine, we're going to put it in test mode and see if we can get the pump to turn on. That's going to be the first thing we check. So to put in test mode, you turn it this way to the left to clear it out, and then you go right, 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 left, right. That's basically right 3 times, left once, right 1 more time. When they're all flashing like this, you're ready that you're going to be able to put it in test mode now. So to put it over into manual test mode, we're going to light up spin and done. Press the start button. Press 1 more time, it should lock your lid. If that lid is locking, that's how you know you're in test mode. And then what you're going to do is turn this over to rinse, spin, and done. That will put you on test mode for the pump. We're going to press start and see what the pump does. Just a slight hum. So that's telling me this pump is either seized up, has a blockage, or is just completely shot and needs to be replaced. You should hear a louder noise. It's a little hard to describe, but it's not just a faint hum like that. So that pump is clogged up or messed up. We're going to hold down that button until everything clears back out. Now we're going to go ahead and get under the machine, take a look at the pump. All right, so I brought the machine out and tipped it back so we could see it a little better. You don't have to completely remove the machine. You simply pull it out a little bit and then kind of get up underneath it. But this is just so we can see it better. So we're going to look at the pump first. And to take the pump off, you're going to need a 5/16 bit, which is right here. And then we're going to go ahead and remove the pump, which is right here. So there's 3 screws going to that, which are 5/16. We're just going to take them off. They look just like that. So that's our first one. Second one. If you do have water in it, or maybe you drain most of it, it still might come out here. So be a little careful when you go to remove this piece. So we're just going to pull this off completely. Do make sure your machine is unplugged. And what do we have? Looks like we have a baby sock or a little sock stuck in there. So let's go ahead and remove that and see if that's the only issue of this machine. So this is something we do see not often, but quite a bit. Basically, if you have small socks, underwear, anything like that, it can cause somehow it gets stuck in the pump. It like jumps over the tub, gets in the inner tub, and then it makes its way down. This smells awful, by the way. But I'll remove this, put the pump back together, and see if it works. So if your pump was humming like that, but there was nothing clogged in it, I would go ahead and replace the pump. I will link one in the description for this specific Whirlpool style machine. If you need one, you can order it there. And all you would do is remove those 3 bolts, remove this hose clamp here, disconnect the wire that's plugged into the pump, and that'll come off really easy. And then just put everything back. But for this one, we're just going to leave everything connected and put it all back, and hopefully that fixes our issue. Let's go ahead and put these 3 screws back in. Now we're going to hook it up, see what it does. So we got the machine plugged back in. We're going to go ahead and do the test mode now. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. When all these are flashing, you know you're good. Spin and done lit up, press start. And then to test the pump, all 3 of these will be lit up. I do have another video showing the test modes and error code modes. If you need help with that, let me know. I'll send you that link as well. Let's go ahead and press start and see if the pump sounds any different. There it goes. Actually pumping a little bit of water that was left in there. And that's what it's supposed to sound like. Let's turn it off and on. that is working properly. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out. And this machine is good to go. We're just gonna run a couple test loads and it should be solid. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to get back with you. I do have more videos. If you have a different issue with your machine, check those out on my channel, and you guys have a great day.